Hello, stream.
Good
evening.
We are here. We are not quite ready to play, though. How has everybody been for the last however many days it's been since I've seen you?
All right. Spent today decorating from the holidays, so that's also part of why I'm tired, because this is probably the most manual labor I've exerted, at least since putting up the decorations.
That's fair. This is why I don't like decorating for specific holidays.
Hi, Kraken.
My thought process is if you can't eat your decorations, I don't want to do it.
Mind it too much, but the problem is my parents insist on storing most of the decorations in the attic as opposed to like a closet or something. So
I mean, to be fair, we store all of ours in our garage or in our attic, but also where we put up most of our decorations are right outside of the garage or right next to the attic. So
I decorate
and
seasonally.
it's not like we
Sorry, go ahead and thought you were done.
and it's not like we have to climb stairs to get to the attic.
Yeah,
I have to climb a ladder.
It's too much work otherwise.
No, my decorating for this past holiday was the kids got a tree. That was it.
That's fair. I put up a tree and put like 7 things on it, and that was it.
Yeah. I think I posted a picture of the tree and ours.
I took my tree down today too.
Yeah. I was gonna let the kids do it. And then the wife did it. And then got mad at me because I didn't do it. It's a fake tree, first off. I don't care if it stays up all year. Secondly, it would be fun for the kids.
That's actually like a thing. People leave trees up and just decorate them for whatever holiday or season.
I've seen Halloween-themed Christmas trees
They're
like
really
fully
cool.
decorated for pre-sale in Michael's, and there are some pretty cool ones. Yeah.
And then we have Nen that just has the random bear.
Rick was getting rid of it, so I just grabbed it.
Whatever floats your goat.
And to be fair, the area that you live in, it's fitting. Like, but yeah, no, I've got. I think on my street, I think there's like 30 people, and out of those 30 people, like 20 of them actually decorate for everything.
There is a couple of houses that are like, you know, those millionaire houses, like one street over. And there's 5 of them that do like extended decorations. They have this archway that they put up every one, and it just like covers the sidewalk in an arch, and it's like 5 houses long.
Yeah, there's a guy in the rich neighborhood not too far from where I live. And I say it's a guy because the wife outwardly and vocally hates that he does this. Just leaves up one of the LED boards, and he just has a scrolling like decorations for everything. Like, I wish somebody would just run that dang thing over. I hate it. It keeps me up at night. Because, I mean, it's LEDs, so. But, like, during, like, Halloween, there's a Halloween music show, and during the holidays in general, he actually has non-denominational music, which is kind of neat, especially for Alabama. There's a whole show to that, and it's just way too much. Let's put it that way. But I also think it's the neighbors, or not the neighbor, the mayor.
Mm.
So that makes sense.
I guess. Anything else, or are we good?
I hope everyone is ready for some shenanigans.
Always.
Of course.
Hey, we're back.
Right, so yes, we are back. And I would like to welcome everyone. We are stepping away from our theme that we've had for the last couple weeks, which is probably a nice change for some people. And I'd like to introduce myself. I am Dengle, your storyteller for the evening. This is World of Darkness. Things will come up. And if anything that comes up causes you any discomfort, any unease, please take a step away. Make sure that you're okay. And if you choose to continue, by all means, welcome back. If you can't, just skip to the next one. I'm not going to blame you too much. So, with that being said, joining me is Nen playing Steven.
Hello.
Faye playing Tory.
Hello.
Buttons playing Shiloh.
Hello.
And Cosmic playing Dessi.
Hey.
So, last time was fun. There was a hallucination. Time before that, can anybody remember what we did? Because that's more pertinent to what we're doing this time.
That was
That
was the awkward dinner, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, right. That was the one before it.
Yeah. So there was the awkward dinner. Then the Steven hallucination that may or may not be partially true. Or fully true, who knows? And then we are here. Then we met Winnie's new boss.
Yeah.
That was neat. Did anything else happen?
No, not at all. Sorry to talk with Amp after, I think.
Yeah. He was busy though.
Yeah, he was playing some some sort of tabletop game.
Yeah.
Was it the World of Shadows or something like that?
Sure, it was something like that, or like Star Trek tabletop game.
Oh, I was talking about the canonical World of Darkness TTRPG.
Yeah, it's something like that. But so Amp was busy when you went to talk to him, and you had dinner. Wasn't really a whole lot that actually went on. There was a lot of talking though. It was fun.
Yep, and some exploring and found some stuff out about maybe Samedi.
Maybe. So, we are going to hop right into this one. Can I get your rouse checks for the evening as you awaken the following night?
Passed and I'm at 2.
Passed also at 2.
Pass.
Fail, and I am now at 2.
Dang it, we were doing bad!
Okay.
We were doing good! Why?
It's because all 5 of my rouse checks that I had to roll for the NPCs were all passes as well.
That's good for us, though.
That's why. Potentially. So, you all wake up, and we will get to the meeting in just a little bit that we know is actually coming. However, I would like to know what you do with the immediate start of your night. Who would like to go first?
I can start if no one else will. Can the ghouls be fed on, or can the revenants be fed from yet?
One of them, yes.
I would love to take one hunger off. First off.
You may do that.
Okay. And then he will ask them if they mind doing a task.
After some hemming and hawing, what is it?
I just need you to go and check these addresses, and she'll write down all of the addresses that Hush gave her, and make sure the Camarilla Primogen are here at those spots.
I mean, yes. You can do that. That doesn't seem too hard.
They know what I look like, so if I go creeping around, they might get worried.
Yeah, that doesn't seem too big of a deal. I guess we can make that happen. Did Winnie start the supply chain back up?
Yeah, I think so. Or
Oh,
he's
good.
working on it.
Tell him we'll be by.
I will let him know.
Thank you.
Let me know if you need Bobby tonight for any reason. I'll get him.
No. Should be fine.
So that's their task for the evening. Other than that, Tory would not do a whole lot. Probably take Blitz with her while she's out doing whatever.
Okay. Who's next?
Aside from her usual evening routines, Shiloh is actually going to text Steven. And is just gonna say, hey, have you had an issue getting juice boxes lately?
My supplier says he doesn't get a lot, but I can really only get like 2 a week.
Is that normal for your supplier?
This is a new guy. I Something happened with the old one, I'm not sure what.
We should talk more in person. I've been running into similar issues.
Let me get a chance.
Thumbs up. And after that, she will just pull some slightly nicer business attire out of the closet and start preparing for the evening.
All right. Dessi or Steven?
I mean, I can go. It's mostly just I get up, I do my hair, I do my typical social media routine, and then I text Abby. I was just like, OMG, I can't wait to see you. And then just a bunch of like hearts. Like, again, an obscene amount of hearts.
You actually do not get a reply.
No.
It doesn't even get read.
Always giving me attention. That's horrific. I'm actually worrying now, though. If this, I can see it's not red. I'm gonna like try and call her like a fucking crazy person.
How many times do you try to call her?
3.
Okay. After the second time, the phone apparently is either turned into either airplane mode or turned off.
Okay, now I'm like very concerned. What doesn't happen? I'm annoying, but not airplane mode annoying. The fuck? I don't know any of Abby's friends, do I?
Just Trinity.
For any, I don't have her number, do I?
She would have given to everyone.
I'm going to text her and be like, hey, have you heard from Abby? She's just not picking up her phone.
She'll get back to you pretty quick, and she's busy right now. She'll see you when you get here.
Okay, just tell her I was worried about her, and then like just one heart because she knows that, like it's annoying and she doesn't want to be put on airplane mode again. Dare you?
And then, do you have anything else that you would like to do?
Nope.
Okay. Then, Steven, what would you like to do?
Gonna check in with Leo, make sure everything's going on all right.
You actually walk out to him pulling onion rings out of the oven, of all things. And yeah, everything's all right.
Yeah, I just want to check in because, like I said, we had those people disappearing. Wanted to make sure that nothing weird was going on with you.
No. Weirdest thing that happened to me is had an on-duty police officer come in and actually buy something from us.
Sure that was a site.
Yeah, it was weird. Might have just been, like for the spot check or whatever. But at least send somebody off duty or in regular clothes.
Yeah, that most likely spot check.
But yeah, no, that was the weirdest thing that happened to me today.
Hopefully it stays like that.
Is there anything else that Stephen would like to handle?
He is also going to check in with Ace.
You get a very quick, everything's good. Got a nice steady job. Staying well below the radar.
Just send a thumbs up emoji.
There is a emphasis on the well.
And after that, just get ready for the meeting tonight.
Okay. So eventually, everyone shows up at 99 bottles. Make your way upstairs, and Cameron actually comes up. And he's like, so I understand that y'all know that you've got the whole meeting thing that was supposed to be set up with Trinity or whoever.
Yeah.
Okay. They just wanted to make sure that, like, I reminded you. So I'm just doing what they asked. Is there anything that you need from me before you go? I mean, and a whole lot I can get you, but if there's something that's real quick, I can have somebody follow you. I can do that.
I don't think that'll be needed. Anything odd been going on while we've been away?
Only reason why I say that is because a really well-dressed guy came in last night, shortly before sunup, and asked me to give the reminder. And, like, really well-dressed. It was odd.
Interesting.
Did he leave a name by any chance?
I wasn't gonna ask him. He looked the type to be connected, if you know the meaning.
I'm not surprised if it's in relation to the people that we are either going to meet or the deal that's being made.
Yeah. See, it was funny because they showed up in a U-Haul.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, not an actual U-Haul, one that apparently they bought and took all the stickers off of. But yeah. I'll give him a call when you leave. Let him know you're coming.
Sounds good.
Just honk the horn when you leave, and we'll be good.
Will do. Do you need anything from us before we leave?
I should be good. Between the kid that apparently started hitting the gym, and the rest of the guys that I've got actually doing their job now for whatever reason, we're doing good.
That little scrawny thing?
Yeah, it hasn't been like a drastic improvement, but trying. So that's all I can ask for, right?
Yep. Let us know if anything comes up.
Yep. Obviously, phone will be on. And he will exit the upstairs, used to be apartment. Is there anything that anyone would like to do before you go to the meeting?
Do we know where this meeting is?
It's at Trinity's Club.
Okay.
Pulse.
Oh, right. I was trying to remember where that was.
In Johnny's area.
Hmm. No, I think Tory would have Blitz stay around here. Blitz is here, by the way.
Okay. The giant, fluffy.
Yes, new Blitz.
Yes. So. You all get up to leave, and Steven kind of zones out for a couple minutes. As you get in the car, he hops in the driver's seat and he's driving, but he starts driving fairly erratically. Almost runs into a curb, almost hits another car, almost hits a pedestrian.
Steven, do you
What the
need
fuck
me
is
to
wrong with
drive?
you?
What?
Do you need me to drive?
Yeah, probably.
And then Tory starts driving.
How law-abiding are you?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
So no drive checks needed. Got it.
Yeah.
You show up to the Electrogoth Club. That's what I'm calling it. It's Electrogoth because that makes sense to me. And you head inside, and you are not, I assume, dressed for the occasion.
Please dress.
Not dressed to fit in.
No. What's the fun in that?
No, Tory's
Not
probably
trying
got.
this hard this time.
And Tory's got black slacks on, and probably flats actually instead of her regular boots, and then the sleeveless shirt like this one.
Ew. Flat shoes.
Yes. Would you rather my usual boots?
That kind of had a little bit of a heel on it.
Oh well.
Once inside, you are quickly identified. And you are brought to the private area yet again. You're seated in the same booth that you were seated in before and just instructed to wait. They will be with you shortly. You can tell that the club itself is pretty much empty for whatever reason tonight. The people that are there are a little bit more pale, a little bit stiffer. One guy is really ugly and he's wearing like this hoodie. Standing at the end of the bar. Don't really know what he's doing though.
Interesting.
Anybody want to do anything?
No.
Okay.
Anyone seem particularly off, even for Kindred standards?
Give me a either wits and etiquette or wits, and I'll actually allow politics if you have it.
Etiquette it is.
And that goes for anyone that is curious as to that.
What is the
One
roll
more time,
again?
was it?
Wits and etiquette or wits and I will allow politics, albeit slightly more difficult with that.
Wits and etiquette it is.
Does Kindred politics? I have a specialty in politics being Kindred, but does that apply or not?
Yes, that will apply.
Okay.
3.
Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What did Steven get?
2.
And is Tory gonna roll or no?
Tory rolled a big fat 0.
Okay. So Dessi can identify, as can Shiloh, that there is a certain stiffness much like something's big is going to happen. You don't know exactly what. But serious business and limiting the amount of people in here for apparently a very good reason.
Shiloh is going to get a little bit nervous and put up Scry the Soul and just kind of take a sweep around. She's not necessarily looking for intimate details, but if there are some pretty big stains, she's going to get a little nervous.
Okay. Do you even look at Tory?
No, she won't look at Tory. She thinks she knows what to expect.
Okay, good, because it's way worse than that. As far as everyone else, the only one I'm not 100% sure about is the guy at the end of the bar in the hoodie. But everybody else visible wouldn't read as anything like bad. So, I mean, take that for what it is.
Okay.
Everyone seems serious and boring in here.
No, I'm surprised you're not down there dancing.
They all look serious and boring.
Well,
That's
maybe you
why.
could go liven them up a little bit.
I don't want to be down there with them. They all look like downers, like you, but you know.
No, but you're choosing to be up here with me instead. I feel so special.
Yeah. I know, right? Isn't that amazing?
Absolutely.
I'm glad you think the same way.
Sure.
Is anybody else getting weird vibes off of the guy at the end of the bar?
Does Tory get weird vibes from the guy at the end of the bar?
I don't know. Faye, does Tory get weird vibes from Tiller?
I don't know. Probably not. She's used to Nosferatu.
All right. So,
Pillar is exceedingly ugly, by the way. I don't know if you've seen the picture of him.
yeah, he's a looker. Not at all. But shortly after you're well and depressed from just being here and it being not very lively, as somebody comes and grabs you and is like, we'll be going downstairs. And about that time, the double doors downstairs open up and some guy that none of you have seen before, not even Shiloh, he's like, all right, everybody out. And like, there's a certain presence about him, and you can see the few that presumably were alive leave. Sorry, I guess. The ones that not so much stay. And you're led downstairs and all right, so Miss Trinity and Abigail and Joseph will be out here in just a second. So just hang tight and enjoy. I know I will.
All right.
And he kind of like goes over, stands by the really ugly guy now. You can actually see him. And not even 15 seconds later, a immaculately dressed man, about average height, dark hair, straight hair, I believe, right? I think is what we said.
I think so.
As well as Trinity in her full get-up. The very long, flowing black swan dress. With like a headpiece that kind of looks like a dark dryad almost. Kind of neat looking. And they are actually dragging Abigail. One by each arm. It's like, all right, so Tory is, which one are you? Okay, cool. So Abigail was your go-to to get to Charlotte, right?
That was what I was told.
All right, that's gonna change.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't mess with things that you shouldn't be messing with. And you don't tip off people that interrupt your supply lines.
Wait, hi. Sorry, interrupt. What happened? Abigail's like a really nice person. I don't know her do like anything wrong.
Yeah, she got greedy. She tipped somebody off to the wrong people. If you want specifics, I'll tell you.
I would like them, please.
Well, she works with the circulatory system. Does everybody know what that is? Let's start there.
I don't know if Tory would.
Rumors about him?
Yeah, so long and short of it, basically, and this is going to sound really messed up, but it is. We ship people around to make sure that we have blood to feed off of in a controlled and business-like fashion.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's not necessarily always consensual, which is the problem. There is a issue with morals there, but I don't ask questions. I just do what she wants me to. So, but that's the long and short of it. Charlotte, she's powerful up in Detroit. She was like the main one. Having problems with getting shipments in, and then we lost our cash cow. So it's really taking a hit for us. So we're like relying on you, but we can't trust her to not like interrupt that too, because she likes to have loose lips to, I don't know, the Sabat.
Oh, well, we can't have that now, can we?
Wait. I've known her for a long time. She doesn't. She hates the Sabat. She doesn't communicate with them. She won't do that.
Yeah, but she likes money. If it wasn't because I got her name from a random person up near Detroit that I was extracting information from that seemingly has no connection to her, I wouldn't have even thought about it. Now, who's Dessi? I assume it's you.
Yes. Hi.
So we're going to be paying you to be our go-between.
Pardon?
We're going to be paying you to be our go-between. All you have to do is make sure that we stay in contact with Tory and that Tory keeps up with the quotas. Tiller, and points to the really ugly guy, will be down once or twice a month. It kind of depends on his schedule. He'll let you know when he's coming.
Okay.
He will bring you truckloads of whatever it is that we want, as well as about a fourth of the load being whatever it is that you want. You can do with that whatever you feel like you want to do.
Sure.
What are you gonna do with Abigail?
Well, I'm going to give first Trinity the option to do something, then I'm going to give you for the option to do something, then I'm going to do something. So, how would we like to handle this? Looks at Trinity and see what they come up with. You have 5 minutes. Come up with a solution. If after those 5 minutes we don't have one, I've got a solution. You just won't like it.
Doubt anyone would like mine either.
Just offer and be done with it.
You can't kill her.
She was feeding information to the Sabbat.
Oh, okay, but maybe there's some misunderstanding. Maybe there's some way around. She had to do it for like some reason. I don't think she would just do it for money.
Well, why don't we ask her?
I'm going to like kneel down to like Abigail. And I'm just like, Abigail, please tell the truth. I know you wouldn't have done this. There was a good reason for it.
Has Dessi ever seen somebody in torpor?
Oh, she's in that now.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ignore that. Ignore that then. Okay, yes.
Have you
Not me being
questioned her?
stupid.
Oh, yeah. And her exact words were, all I said is that I work with them. She knew him. Problem is, he was one of those could make you think what happened did, or what didn't happen did, or what happened didn't.
So her mind was messed with?
Maybe. I don't care. That's not my expertise.
Can we find someone whose it is and get it unmessed with? Because personal ties aside, I'd like to know if she's dragging anyone to our doorstep.
Oh, well, that one I guarantee isn't. As far as your doorstep, not so much. Mine, maybe. There also might be some issues in New York and Chicago and other places, but I don't really care about those.
If it was involuntary, it's hard to fault her. However, if it was knowingly done, then I do not abide by double crossers. Not for that.
I mean, you can wake her up.
I don't have any talents to figure out if that's happened. And I don't think you two do, pointing to Stephen and Shiloh.
I can only wipe memories, I can't bring them back.
Yeah, kind of hard to do.
I've heard there's a way, but I've heard it's messy and I don't know anyone that knows anything more about it other than that it exists.
Well, regardless, it happened.
Well, was there anything on her phone or just...
Well, I mean,
There has to be something.
the random $50,000 that came from an account that nobody knows where it comes from.
Can I see your phone, please?
Yeah, here you go. And it's got some blood on it, but it's
just
unlocked.
I assume the
I just-
deposit was being tracked. Was someone attempted to trace it or is attempting to trace it?
Can I roll to try and figure out where the money came from?
Do you have anything in finance?
I do actually.
All right.
Can I surge though?
Yes, intelligence and finance, please.
Okay, I'm gonna race. I succeeded, so I'm not hungrier.
Do we know if she's bonded or bondable?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna re-roll for this and earn a willpower. Thank you. Thank you. Got 4 on a crit. Plus, I burned a willpower for that because that first raid was bad.
Okay. So 4 on a crit will at least tell you that it is not a United States-based bank. It is a Canadian bank.
I know the reason and more, but God fucking damn it. I have a few more nights with this. I know that it came from a Canadian bank. I need to
That's pretty
look more into this. I
incriminating.
can't really do this on the fly. I need more time.
Well, I'll take her. I have a place to hold her.
I don't trust you.
You should.
You shouldn't.
Oh. So we do have a solution. You hold her in, I assume, a cell of some sort.
Yes. I promise you she'll come out of it, Dessi. If there's a reason
I don't
for
like
it.
the tone you're taking with me.
I stick to my word.
Just give me more time with her phone. I can find something in there before you do something rash, like freaking, like bury her alive or something, or like keep her like chattel. Just give me.
I'll give you time,
nights.
but I'm taking her while you do it.
See, I wasn't going to do any of that. I would have just made it nice, quick, and easy. The only reason, and I do mean the only reason why I'm giving you any sort of leeway on this is because I know that you two are friends. You're taking her spot. And you're going to have her spot until you figure it out one way or another. And then you're going to be responsible. Okay?
Okay.
If it turns out that she was made to do something, use your best judgment. If she wasn't, use your best judgment and call me.
Oops.
Now, where do you want the shipment? I assume at the bar I visited last night. Or do you have somewhere better for it?
The bar would be the less questioned spot, but I have another place where it's actually being made.
Oh, we'll just drop it off there then.
Okay. And then she will give the address to her old haven, which Shiloh would know about.
The petting zoo.
Yes, the new petting zoo.
Right. Workout timetables with Tiller. I am gonna go see what Atlanta has because it's cold where I came from. I can go outside without a jacket and not potentially freeze to death. So I'm gonna enjoy that.
Johnny's Club is interesting. Third Eye Records.
Yeah. I was thinking something a little bit more old-fashioned, personally.
Not sure what you're looking for then.
I'll find it.
Sure you will.
Have fun. He will walk out. Trinity just kind of looks at you, does, and she's like, you don't have to be sad. It's a situation. It's a situation that if anybody can figure out, from what little bit I do know of you four, it would be you four. So
Tory will text Bobby and ask if he's free.
almost immediately, feeding these damn animals.
Are you unable to pick something up for me then?
Give me about half an hour and I probably can.
I'll probably have it handled at that point. Not a big deal.
Yeah, if something changes, let me know.
Okay.
If I can start like looking through her phone for like text messages or like emails or like calls, I will do that, please.
Doesn't seem like there's anything older than about 3 weeks.
Any weird language?
Give me either intelligence or wits and investigation. Or composure and investigation. I'll allow that as well, given your current state.
May I rest? Please.
If you feel like you want to.
I need to. I very much need to, especially if you're going to make me do a composure. You want composure and investigation, right?
Yes.
Okay. There are not a lot of aces. 3.
3. Okay. So you don't find anything that stands out as odd, except for, like I said, the severe lack of history. It's just 3 weeks for text messages, about 2 weeks for emails. Only calls she has are a couple days old.
And they don't like at all seem like suspicious, or like the area code is like weird place.
There's one from New York. That's the only weird one. But it said rejected.
I have to call that number later or not.
You're looking a little frantic there, Dessi.
Fine. I am fine.
Sure. I'm gonna go set
So-
things up with Tiller.
Dessi, you can calm down. You have a while. I don't know exactly how long, but you've got some time.
It's not enough time, that's the problem.
You didn't give a specific time frame, so just milk it for as long as you can. We're monsters. We're not horrible people all the time. And while I enjoy seeing morbid and dark things, this is one of those that I'm more curious as to exactly what happened than to see whatever it is that she's going to turn into if she actually dies.
Can I just be excused for a second, please? Can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, we are going to get her into a transport case fitting. By the way, he's not one that you really want to mess with. He might be Toreador, but he can do the flesh crafting things. It's odd to see.
As soon as she heard the flesh crafting thing, she turned pale and just ran to the...
And we will join Tory and Tiller.
Tory is, while she's talking to Tiller, is also texting that Tremere that she's been working with. Getting things set up between the two of them. And giving Tiller their number too.
Okay. And obviously Tiller has all of the questions as to like, who is that? Is it like an apprentice? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, she'll call him that.
Yeah. Wait, I thought you were Gangrel. Why is the Tremere an apprentice under you?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Oh no, I don't. I don't care. Rufus will get a kick out of it, actually, probably.
Rufus is close enough to a friend. He knows.
Wait, are you that? He didn't say much about you, mind you, but that one that might be calling him later and he might need a ride somewhere. That's about all he said. About some like asshole from your past, like bad ex-boyfriend or something.
Not a boyfriend.
That's what I assume.
Asshole from my past, yes.
Yeah, he just said problem.
The biggest.
Specific. Oh. Well, okay, if he's good with you, I'm good with you. At least for now, he's paying me. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Also, on the way up and back, if there's anything else, anything special you need me to pick up, let me know. I might be able to do that. Might cost an extra nominal fee, but
Right. I'll let you know. Where do you swing by?
kinda everywhere.
Okay, that's good to know. She will text Cameron real quick and ask what the more popular seller of the night brew has been, and then request that from Tiller as like the next special thing, plus a couple other things.
Yeah. As far as the night brew, you've pretty much made it out of like the really cheap shit and the slightly less cheap shit, and the slightly less cheap shit
Yeah.
was a better seller. Quicker seller, let's put it that way.
Figured, but yeah, she'll put in a few special requests for like the next round.
Okay.
But work out stuff with him and the Tremere.
Okay.
When are you taking the first one there?
Well, I'd like to be out of here in the next couple days. So just as fast as you can work and as fast as you can move, that'd be great. But I understand that it takes time. So
A little bit. More supply heavy than time wise, but
we've got supply. I promise. I already.
so do I on that.
She
end.
asked for a lot.
I meant the blood.
She asked for. Oh, good. Yeah, it's one thing that we can't really help you with there. I
I got it
apologize.
taken care of.
Good.
I'm sure he can
Word
start
of
working
warning.
on it soon. What?
It's a lot of wine. You ever met her?
No. I've heard
She-
go.
She's I don't think her mindset left the 20s or the 30s or whatever.
Well, I'm sure that's why Rufus talked about her a few times then.
Yeah. I don't get him, but it's fine. Yeah.
He is what
Anyway,
he is.
he absolutely is. He's something. Here's my number. Give that to whoever is around here that you think might want to put in special requests, and I can make it happen one way or another.
Okay. Good to know.
Depending on exactly what the request is, might take a little bit, but I'll at least let you know beforehand.
Okay.
And that doesn't necessarily mean the drink. It could be a random weird book. Pick those up every once in a while.
I assumed you meant pretty much anything. If you're up and down on the road.
Yeah, pretty much anything. But I know majority of what people like are books, stabby things, and drinks.
Good to know. I am always in the market for some books if you hear about any.
I know somebody that might have a bunch of duplicates, actually.
Well, let me know a price.
I think he'll let you know personally.
Oh,
Yeah. tour guide took him for the safety of everyone.
Sounds like a story there.
Yeah. There is. I'll let him tell you that.
Okay.
Anyway, I think you should probably go check on your
Yeah, probably. I
new
just
point of contact.
wanted to set this up with you. But the Tremere will
Yeah.
be there pretty much whenever you have his number. And if he needs me to be there, I'll be there.
I should probably head over now and we'll start getting everything unloaded.
Sounds good.
He will walk out the front door.
About how long has it been?
Between waiting and like the whole talks and all that fun stuff, probably closer to, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes.
Oh, then she will text Bobby and ask him to come with a vehicle with a large back.
Got it, Danger Ranger.
Sure.
Can't ride my bike there, so it's got to be the Ranger.
Yep. Transporting something body size.
Big sack of potatoes, got it.
Yep. And then Tory will go back to the group.
Has Dessi rejoined the group by this point?
No, she is hyperventilating and like crying in the fucking bathroom stall.
After Dessi takes off, how alone are Stephen and Shiloh?
It's you and legitimately, not including the one that cleared the room, Tiller and Tory, 3 other people.
So, Stephen, I'll turn the show. Would you want to ask me about it, by the way?
Well, I don't know. I might have just had my questions answered, to be completely honest. I've just been having, my usual supplier's been having issues lately, and I wanted to see if that was a one-person thing or if it was a widespread issue like it was the last time we dug into something like that.
To be fair, he is talking about actual bodies, not our usual bagged stuff.
Well, I mean, it's still got to come from somewhere.
Sure.
So I didn't know if that affected the quote-unquote supply chain or not. I don't ask questions of my contact like that.
I'll still keep an eye out, see if I can hear anything else.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully this was it. I really, really don't want to go to Cyril's door and say, "Hey, are you causing problems again?"
Yeah, I don't think he'd be too happy about that.
No. So yeah, just keep a lookout. Let me know if you hear or see anything.
Oh well.
So, Tory, you have rejoined those 2. Dessi is still in the bathroom.
Where is she?
Bathroom.
He is
Apparently having a
taking
panic
this
attack.
really hard, apparently.
long do you feel like giving her?
Bobby should be here in about 10 minutes, I think.
Oh, with the whole Abigail thing.
Yeah, he's taking her to my haven.
Oh man, she's gonna be.
What?
She's gonna be pissed.
Who?
Desi.
Well, I told her I would give her time, but that I would hold Abigail while she did it. I'll give her as much time as she wants, but Abigail's not waking up.
And I'm assuming you're not gonna let her anywhere near Abigail.
Abigail's in torpor. What would she want to do with her?
Untorpor her.
As I said, Abigail's not waking up until we have answers. Or know someone who can figure out the mind stuff, although maybe Johnny can. But I'm not calling in that favor.
If that's something we really want to pursue, I could probably make a couple calls.
I don't particularly care. Been handled. Abigail will either face the consequences, stay in torpor, or wake up. That's that.
I'm still worried about what information she's been feeding the Sabbat, purposefully or unaware.
I am curious about that too, but not enough to wake her up just yet. You'll wake up when we have a few more answers. Or when all leads have been burned out.
When Dessi inevitably gets tired of fiddling with the phone, I wonder if Franny could trace those bank routers.
Or Twitch.
Or Twitch. Oh
But
yeah, that's
until
right,
she
I
asks
forgot.
for help, I'm not going to offer it.
There.
Although you can do whatever you want. I'm not using my connections until there's a reason. I don't know what hers are. Or what her capabilities are. This'll give us a good hint, I think.
I will admit I'm curious to see what Dessi will do with this.
So, how long are you going to actually give Dessi?
Until Bobby gets there.
Okay. So yeah. About 10, 15 minutes. Bobby shows up. Walks in. He's got coveralls. At least he's got clean shoes on.
You would direct him to go around back, I think.
Yeah, you drive around back. Like, all right, cool, and kind of like get it loaded in real quick. And
She would pull him away to the side from everybody and give him directions to get to her haven, because he hasn't been there.
yeah, he would ask if there's anybody to help get her down.
I'm not sure if they're there yet or not. Or I'm not sure if they're still there or not. There's a secondary entrance you can use, and then she will tell him the easier to get in and out of entrance where he can just kind of toss the body.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's probably going to be the way I'm going to do it.
Goes without saying, don't tell anyone where I'm staying, please.
Yeah, I'd rather keep breathing right now at the very least.
Good choice.
Yeah. Anything else I need to know?
There's a bunch of dogs down there.
Because of course there is. All right.
Tell him to stand down and you should be fine.
Yeah. And he finishes loading her up into bed of the truck. And he will take off.
Do you want to try and go get Dessi, Shiloh, or should I?
I'd better go get her. And Shiloh will kind of meander off to go check the bathroom.
Yeah. It's been probably 20-25 minutes of Dessi in the bathroom. Has she even started to calm down yet?
Right now, what was like very vocal wailing is just now like small whimpering. We make progress.
So Shiloh will come up to the bathroom door and actually knock on it.
Hello?
Hey Dessi, it's me.
Oh, hi.
Tried to give you as much time and space as we could, but we're heading out now. You should probably come with us.
Okay, can I get my glasses on first? Like, don't look at my face.
It's okay.
Don't look at my face, please. You have to promise not to look at my face.
I promise I won't look at your face.
And, like, she puts on, like, her glasses because now she can't, like, fix her makeup around her eyes. And, like, she just walks out just like,
Are there still like blood tracks and stuff? Like has she cleaned
yes,
up?
yes. Like, she is like, you can't look at my face.
Now it sounds like now I'm not looking, but it sounds like you've been crying. Have you kind of cleaned up a little bit? We're gonna be going
I
out,
can
and there are
clean up.
probably people.
I can clean up. Don't look at my face.
I'm not looking. I said I wouldn't look. I'm not gonna look.
And, like, she goes into the mirror quickly, like, gets out her makeup just to, like, put back on her foundation, wipe away the blood, and, like, kind of try and do the eyeshadow back. Okay.
You good? Everything good? Can I look now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And, like, she just walks out, just not even acknowledging what just happened.
Okay.
It's behind her now.
Can I please get everyone to give me a wits and awareness? Please?
Uh-oh.
That
Wait, I have
never.
to do it? Are you clocking me or are we clocking someone else?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone
okay.
means everyone.
I am not going to search for this, so I'm not going to get a good roll.
Alright.
Oh, 3.
6 on a messy.
Who are you picking up on this time?
Trying to think of who all is there. Oh, cool. The closest person to you. Which would be Dessi. You, however, do hear, as well as anybody that got 3 or higher, all come over the radio. Hey, we got people coming in and try to stop them, but they just wouldn't. And that's about as much warning you get before the doors to the inside of the club get thrown open, and there are 5 individuals.
Oh, it's not good.
All of them are dressed in black suits. All look to be pretty close to being hand-tailored, if not actually hand-tailored. They all match. The 2 men up front are on the larger side. Then on the left side, as you're looking at them, is a short, athletically built woman. And on the right looks to be kind of like a book nerd looking guy. And in the back looks like the most business of business women that you could possibly think of.
Do
And
any
the
of
woman in
them?
the back,
Sorry.
the woman in the back, she's like, "Who's Tory?"
Who's asking?
I would assume that would be you. And she will actually approach you.
Not gonna move.
Steven's right next to Tory.
So, do you know Emperor Cronin?
I do.
Oh, good, good. You know the whole messiness with the issue in the graveyard.
Which graveyard? There's been a few issues in graveyards.
Oh, apparently some La Sombra killed somebody in a graveyard.
Yes.
So do you know what my next question is?
There could be a few.
What do you know? And I would request you don't try to lie to me.
There was
Amp didn't.
Hmm.
Emporo didn't. Well, his fingers were broken because I don't like people lying to me. He's not permanently injured. We reset them afterward.
I don't appreciate people going after those who work for me without coming to me first.
Oh, well, I don't appreciate people killing my line, so. And while he put up a very, very strong struggle, just so many times you can be asked the same question before and lie about it before you realize that we're not going to stop asking the question because you lied.
Who else have you spoken to?
Well, I spoke with Barney, which said that he just did cleanup, which was corroborated with Johnny. You're the only one that has knowledge. You and the other three that were there, not there, but showed up eventually. As to exactly what happened, I would love to know.
Shall we take a seat, or would you like to do this here?
Oh, we can take a seat if you wish. But I assume proper introductions at this point are in order, so you at least know who is in your presence. She sticks her hand out. She's like, Bella Jaimez.
Valaya?
Bella.
Oh. I will shake her hand.
Her handshake is as strong as yours, if not stronger.
Tory won't comment on it, but she'll give it back.
I was leader of Banu Hakim in New York before I decided that fact-finding was a better idea, better line of work for me.
I'd heard that Amal was of a distinct lineage.
You would be correct. Because you see, it goes from me to him and points to the book nerd to him. And it's the larger of the two. And Cassius isn't very happy.
Cassius is the sire, then.
Yes, he wanted to come down here and just start cutting heads off. But I told him we can't do that because A, it's not our domain, and B, we don't even know what happened.
Well, he was staked.
Well, that would make more sense because Amal was a very capable fighter.
Funny thing that I've heard travels down lineages is the fact that some kindred just can't handle being staked.
Is that something you want to try?
Do I need to?
I don't know, do you?
Depends on what's going to happen now.
Well, that would wholly depend on exactly who did it. And for what reason specifically?
I'm trying to remember
So-
why we did it. It was to keep him
He was looking into
contained.
Cyril.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was to keep him away from
So-
Cyril because we had made a deal with Cyril, right?
Yes. So before we get further, Dessi, what is your current emotional state?
Clearly, like right now she's just like gazing off. She just like looks completely perturbed.
So Shiloh, that's what you're getting.
Great, wonderful. So, feeling the perturbed and anxiety, Shiloh is going to kind of back against the wall a little bit, and as quickly as she can, shoot off a text to D. 5 New York Banu at Pulse, stay safe, and then delete the conversation history.
Can I please get you to roll me a single dice and tell me pass or fail?
Pass.
that's gonna make this a little bit better. Because what happens with messy crits? Besides the whole empathy thing.
Um,
Some
Lots
blood
of
comes
things.
out, right?
somewhat. Oh yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, and there's a problem with Banu Hakim.
No!
The minute Shiloh backs up, Tory is going to step visibly in front of her.
And about that time, the woman kind of locks on to Shiloh. And you can see her just tracking her. It's not like an active thing, but definitely has taken full stock.
I
The
am
Shiloh is absolutely there.
I am the one you're here to talk to. Let's go sit down.
Yeah. And Bella will look at the other woman and just kind of calm down. They all smell it. She hides it, but not that well.
Tory will toss Shiloh the keys.
I hear this, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, yikes.
She'll go sit down in a nearby booth.
Tory will follow once it doesn't seem like the others are going to be making a move.
The last one to move is the other woman. But she does eventually move.
We'll sit down then.
What is Steven doing during this?
Has Shiloh gone anywhere, or is she still kind of leaning up against the wall?
Shiloh is waiting to make sure that the Banu aren't going to be an issue before she even tries to move.
There's still 3 standing there, haven't gone to the booth yet, right?
No, and she's
They're all at this point headed over to the booth.
Steven's gonna stay as a barrier between them and Shiloh.
Okay. And then Dessi, what are you doing?
Dessi is just very quiet, wide-eyed, looking between everyone. She's just like motionless, just stationary.
And as Bella sits down, now the whole staking comment normally would be considered a threat. I don't typically like threats. I do understand that, and I don't take it very lightly.
I don't like people breaking fingers of those who work under me. So, quid pro quid. It was an accident that we found out about that.
It normally is. Not like that's something that you know beforehand.
Well, hopefully that wasn't news to you.
Seeing as my sibling died that way. That was just a messy battle anyway, but that's just here nor there.
Neither here nor there. He was causing problems here.
What kind of problems?
Well, we had struck a deal that the person he was hunting needed to no longer be hunted. And so we had to take care of an issue. It was supposed to just be temporary.
And who exactly was he hunting?
Cyril, I believe.
Cyril Daniels?
Yes.
Oh. So that's why the bounty got removed. Oh, you didn't know about that?
No.
He was labeled as a sympathizer. But apparently now he's in somebody's good graces and has bought his way out of that. Can you confirm that he's no longer aligned?
He is now aligned with the Anarchs.
That's a push either way. It's neither good nor bad, so we'll take it.
So when the staking occurred, as I said, it was supposed to just be a temporary measure until we got things figured out.
That's unfortunate. Who was the one that actually did the staking?
Does that matter? If I was the one
Yes.
who told them to do it?
Yes.
That would be me.
Oh, okay. Do we care to take a chance with you?
Who are they talking to, Tory or Steven?
Steven?
I'm outnumbered, and so you guys have a chance.
No, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of how much of a fight are you going to put up if that's what we decide to do.
Oh, I'm absolutely going to put up a fight.
You do realize that's a very bad idea, right?
That's what I live for.
If it makes you feel any better, I can make it slip between your ribs and won't even have a hole.
There's no fun in that.
Right, but the healing process is considerably shortened.
What do you plan on doing?
Oh, just letting them understand what it feels like. I assume they don't.
Means taking.
Yes.
I've gotten to experience it.
Oh, well, since you've already experienced it, then it falls on the person that told them. Have you experienced it?
Would she?
No.
Never had the displeasure.
Do you care
So you
to?
want to take a couple steps forward when he hears that.
And what do you do once that happens?
Oh, I'd remove it. Assuming you didn't crumble into a pile of ash.
And then?
Call things even. It's that, or we can work out some sort of work relationship. It won't be forever, but here and there.
I'm willing to hear options. What would that involve?
Oh, nothing overly important. Nothing too difficult either. Just
Specifics, please, if you don't mind.
If you hear of anybody that we have on any of our watch lists, they aren't big names or anything, but you hear of anyone, see them, interact with them, let us know. Or even better, if you could kill them, we'd even pay you.
Are these Sabbat, Anarch, Independent?
These are problematic for everyone.
When would you like a decision by?
Don't keep us waiting too long.
You wouldn't mind giving me a few minutes to discuss things.
You are more than free. Cassius, step aside. And he will actually make room for you to get out.
Oh, yeah, they probably had her surrounded. Okay, Tori's gonna grab everybody.
While that conversation was going on, can Shiloh have slipped back into the bathroom to clean up and then come back out?
Yeah, you could probably do that.
Oh,
How is Cassius staring at Steven right now?
Actually, not that much.
if possible, can I use a politics roll since you said that they were Banu Hakim from New York? I want to
Yes.
see if I. Okay. Well, what would that be? For the attribute. Sorry.
I will allow either, and it's your choice, charisma or intelligence.
So I'm going to go with charisma since that's my yes. Okay, let's see. Three, four. I have 5 on crit.
Okay. So when you were there, they were basically a hound. One of the sheriff's henchmen. In more recent years, you've heard that they got a promotion. You heard that they could have been any number of positions, but the one that you most prominently heard was Primogen, or Trusted Advisor, or you heard something about actual sheriff as well, but you're not 100% sure on that, though.
Okay. There's never camera roll anyway, so.
Shiloh ducks off to the bathroom, gets cleaned up, comes back.
We're gonna pull
On
everyone
the tail end.
to the back. And
Could this
then
possibly
relay.
Could this possibly work in our favor? I mean, if they're looking for people on their list, do you think the Baron might be on their list?
If he isn't already, I'm sure he will be if they learn it. Same thing with the girl.
So they might not even believe that she's still around.
Exactly. And we have no proof. Well, might be able to get Tiller to send me something, if he hasn't deleted it completely. Or not Tiller, I meant Twitch. Sorry. Wrong Nosferatu. If we want to
Is it
divulge
possible?
that to them.
Is it possible there are cameras at the event we last saw her at?
No, well, we know Twitch saw her. Matter of whether he deleted it or not. if we want to tell them. What do you know about them, Dessi?
Huh?
Well, you were from New York, they're from New York. I'm assuming you may know something.
Oh, they worked under the Prince. They were a hound at one point. They might be like a primogen now, or like I heard sheriff maybe. So they got a promotion.
That's a little worrisome. I'm not sure I would like to work for them.
You want me to... Do you want someone to send a text to Kamari in case things go badly?
Well, you're gonna have to if we go that route, because I would very much like to not have a problem waking back up. And no offense to the rest of you, I would trust them all over any of you.
And to be fair, does seem capable in a fight.
I meant waking me up.
Oh, okay.
We are not going to get out from fighting all of the Banu that are out there, I would assume. Not easily. It's either we work for them or I get staked. And depending on what else they do, I don't know. I should wake back up, but if I don't...
At that, Shiloh is going to send a quick text to Kamari. Problems at Pulse. Be ready.
What kind of ready? And do I need to drive that way now?
Yes, and yes.
Alright,
Bring your shadow with you, please.
you see the little text bubble pop up about 3 or 4 times. It's gonna be like 45 minutes for me to get there. I'm sure that's probably too long. I got a couple guys that can be there in like 3 minutes. One's alive, one's not.
Shadow's gonna look up nervously at Tory and then back down to her phone. We
What?
really might need...
We are not going... What? We might need what?
Never mind. I'm not... What?
What is
What's your
going
decision?
on?
Trying to get things moving in case you need backup.
We're
I don't know
not-
what your decision is, and they're...
My decision is going to be not starting a fight.
Yeah, obviously. But...
I don't particularly want to be in league with the Camarilla, working for them or otherwise. What are your thoughts on it? And she'll look at all 3 of them.
All I want to just say, if they want to do a staking, I say just let them talking them into doing one on me.
I doubt they'll go for that after you let them know that you've already had that happen.
Yeah, I was unaware that they changed their mind after I said that.
Maybe get more outline terms for what they want you to do so that way it can be more agreeable. Super thought. I'm sorry, I'll be quiet.
No, I asked your opinion. When I ask for an opinion, I would like to hear it.
Shiloh's phone goes bzz, bzz.
She'll look at it.
They're outside.
Tell them to sit tight.
Okay.
Your opinion, Shiloh?
I don't like the thought of working with the Camarilla either, because you give them an inch, they'll take a mile, as I'm sure everyone here is aware. However, I also feel really weird about asking you to sacrifice yourself like that.
You're not. It would likely cause problems for us all over the place if it turns out that people learn we're working with the Camarilla. Given the fact that we have
Go and
attempted...
talk with them.
Desi, I think that's a bad idea.
I think it's a great idea. And she's just going to
don't.
go. I
Shiloh
can be a normal human, thank you.
Shiloh is going to physically reach out to Desi and try to drag her back.
I can speak normal. I went to a smart person school. And then she's just going to keep on moving.
Shiloh's going
fair.
to keep dragging her.
Shiloh is feeling a lot more confident than she used to.
Desi,
Shit!
what are you going to talk to them about?
I have experience. I understand terms and words and New York a bit better than most people here, so I just want to talk.
I'm asking what you're going to talk to them about.
What we're talking about. Ah.
I thought you didn't want to draw attention from New York to yourself.
Well, I'm stuck here now, aren't I?
Not
Not
for
if I
long.
already take care of this.
Well, it's not taken care of.
Because
Is it?
I was asking everyone's opinions.
Yes, and most
Instead
of
of
them are saying,
doing
I don't want to
things-
work with the Camarilla.
Yes, and then I can go out there and have that handled.
How? There are how many Banu Hakim that are older than likely all of us combined? And let's be honest, you already said you don't trust us to wake you back up.
Well, typically once the stake gets removed, it's done.
Yeah, but then that's a whole ordeal.
Which we will deal with because we have people that can deal with this, and I know exactly who she was talking about in reference to dealing with it.
So you are expecting for a conflict to break out and then deal with the aftermath when it happens.
No, not at
No.
all. I have said
Or
explicitly
you could
multiple
just
times
avoid.
that I did not want a conflict.
And how do you think that's going to work when you say, no, I don't want to work with you to the Camarilla? Who
They're gonna
is
stake-
probably now either a sheriff or permission.
They're going to stake her. They're going to remove the stake. Tory's going to be hurt. We're going to make her unhurt.
So you are willing to let all of that ordeal happen when you can try and circumvent it.
Yes, because circumventing it might just make it worse.
You're very stupid, I'm sorry. And she's just going to walk
Not-
over.
Oh, no, you don't.
She's
And
just gonna walk
Shiloh's going to reach out. Shiloh's going to reach out to Desi and mesmerize. Stay here.
Oh, wait. What do I... Oh, yeah, no, I can't roll against that, can I?
No, you can.
I can. Wait, what's the roll for? I forgot.
That
See,
is.
I've been working on something all day for this.
Uh-oh.
I just have to find it again.
Intelligence and resolve according to Trello.
Wait, was it?
Intelligence and resolve.
Oh, I actually have a decent pool.
Wait, let me bring that back up.
I just can't remember what it's under.
Dominate.
It is a dominate discipline.
And for Shiloh, it'd be manipulation, dominate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 5 on a crit.
Hang on one sec.
Sorry, we'll turn to Steven. Why don't we just talk to them about taking her?
I mean, we could try.
6.
Damn.
So yeah, Dessi freeze in place.
Can't just wander off. When you talk to them, that reflects on the rest of us.
Yeah, and I don't
Make this
remember even
decision as a
asking to be here. Yeah, and you just took my choice away from me.
You like doing that to people. And then Tory will walk out.
Steven, go Tory.
And Shiloh will follow, dropping, if that's even a conscious thing she can do.
Yeah, you can break it.
Yeah.
You walk out and so decision has been made.
How do I know that you'll keep your word?
Keep my word for what?
If we rather not work with you.
You mean simply stake you?
Yes.
Frankly, you don't. You have to go off trust.
Hard to come by.
If there's anyone that you can trust, it's a judge, right?
That is why I would be willing to have that done. See, it causes a lot
Only
of problems
thing-
for me if it gets found out that I'm working with the Camarilla, given everything we've done to get you out of the city.
Carissa,
Yes.
why didn't you kill her when you had the chance?
When did I have the chance?
Plenty of times.
Not when I was in a position to do so.
Fair.
Why didn't the other barons is the question.
Well, your former Gangrel Baron was too stupid.
Obviously,
Johnny-
handpicked by her.
Yes, Johnny, in his own words, wasn't willing to go up against someone that he couldn't fight. And the late Victor Cartwright, well, there was some blackmail involved there, and you know how that works, right?
I do.
And as far as the position you took, the words that we were given were they were trying to lift a salubri, and there's a pointed look to Shiloh,
Shiloh rolls her eyes.
All three of them?
to a position of power to take over your position. But things happened before then.
I did. If I agree to the staking, would you allow one of mine to do it to me?
Oh, I assure you, you want me to.
Do I?
Far less messy.
Well, there will be problems if you go against your word. I promise that. So I hope you plan on sticking to it.
Oh, I absolutely do.
Not
Is
that
she
it's going to
lying?
help any, but can I see if they're lying?
You can?
What's an insight?
Yep.
All right.
God, such a bad roll. Great. I got 1 and a skull.
Burning willpower on that, actually.
Got 2.
5.
Okay. Well, here's the fun thing is the difficulty was 1 because 0 would have been complete failure and would have falsely assumed that they were lying. So everybody, yeah, they'll stake you. And either they will leave you alone after that or they will remove it themselves.
Doing that here or somewhere else?
Well, here's nice and easy. It's a nice concrete floor, easy to clean up any mess that may or may not be made. I would, however, recommend creating a bigger opening. We can give you a towel for modesty.
She'll just take her shirt off. She doesn't care.
Any possible chance I can talk you guys into doing it on me?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah. Too bad. Oh well.
Lie down, please. Back front doesn't matter. Just lie down. Trying to mitigate any further damage that may or may not happen.
Go ahead and do it. That's such a bad idea.
And she will take out what looks like a very, very thin bamboo shoot that is extremely sharp on one end, slightly blackened as to make it harder, and will, well, let's roll and find out. With near surgical precision, slip it between the ribs and in through the heart. Rather than taking the massive aggravated damage that you usually take, you take 1 superficial damage. That is it. And you are staked.
Okay. First time ever. For her.
Now, to know the feeling that you can't move but you're conscious is an issue. This is a lesson for all of you. Unless if you fully understand exactly what you're doing, please don't. We understand that under certain circumstances it is warranted. Under others, words could have been used.
Saying you said there was a bounty, I doubt words would have been too helpful.
Well, if you simply would have talked to Amal, perhaps he would have refrained at least for the evening. Also, Amp said that you lured him there by saying there was a light. Lie to us. And she'll grab the bamboo stick and yank it out. And you can move it again.
Look it up and put the shirt back on.
Wasn't as terrible as it could have been.
I've been through much worse.
Again, rumors say you have. So, I'm going to leave you here. I think we'll be staying in the city for a little while. Finishing up some business. Not with Cyril, of course. Stay in touch. Maybe we can...
Is it finishing cleaning up the problem from the red list that came back?
Well, that is a problem, isn't it? We're thinking a little bit bigger. You know, the reason why perfectly fresh bags of blood only last 24 hours. But you didn't know about that.
Not something I track.
Well, that's unfortunate. And she will walk out with her entire thing.
Interesting problem.
How you feeling?
It was very unpleasant. But
Do you need any healing?
The damage is less than it should have been.
Unless you're made to think you were on fire.
Or other things. The Sabbat is not a pleasant place for those they don't like.
Yeah, they made that obvious a few weeks ago.
I don't suppose I ever told you guys. Did you know how long I was in there? About 30 years. Yeah, not
That's
a pleasant place.
A while.
And about that time, I told you could just stop. Shut up. Shut up, you ass. And then comes walking a guy, probably 5'2", probably about as wide. And he's like, all right, so
Hello?
how did that gone? Hey, everything good?
Yes?
Good. Kamari asked me to be up here and, you know.
Yeah, we weren't sure if a problem was going to happen or not, but it's fine.
What's wrong with you? And looks at Dessi.
Dessi is like clearly irate and is in the mood. She's just going to go ahead. She's going to walk out and just exit. She's not even going to dignify that with a response.
Oh, somebody pissing her Cheerios. Got it. Name's
I will
Salem.
salute.
Stick his hand out. The name's Salem.
Take a
You need to
second.
get a hold of. You need to get a hold of somebody that'll make things happen. Just get a hold of me. If you can't get a hold of Kamari,
Sure.
my brother Kata's out in the car. He don't like to talk so much.
That's fine. Thankfully, nothing happened. And Tory will take out her phone and text Kamari that everything's good. Things happen the way they should have.
All right. You need anything? You want me to go chase her down?
I think she's fine.
All right. Well, in that case, just get my number from Kamari, and yeah. And he will walk out. Has Dessi stayed near the club, or is she gone?
No, she's gone.
You think as you are rounding the corner, you can hear somebody say, "I like your shoes," but you're not 100% sure.
You're gonna go dirty.
So that leaves the three inside the club, and then Dessi on a cool down walk, I assume.
She's probably gonna try and head home.
Okay.
Desi's petty, thank you.
And that is absolutely doable. Call for a ride, and you're picked up and brought home rather quickly. So what do the rest of you do?
I'm going to go talk to Amp. Would either of you like to go talk to Barney and let him know that everything's taken care of, or that at least it should be?
Sure.
And get some answers as to what happened with him.
Sure.
A heads up would have been nice.
And I won't be surprised if there were some threats involved. I won't be surprised if there were some threats involved.
Still. But I'm gonna go make sure Amp's okay.
Go talk to Barney.
Tory will stop and get Blitz and make sure that Abigail has been put in the cell.
She has. There's a very distinct drag mark all the way back there.
That's fine. Yeah, she's gonna pick up Blitz and then text Amp asking where he is.
Amp will just say, "I'm at home."
Mind company.
Problems. Now, would we like to talk to Barney first, or would we like to talk to Amp first?
Yeah, we'll talk to Barney first.
Okay. So, first and foremost, does anybody remember where to go to find Barney?
Steven's never been there.
Shiloh will text Barney as they're walking out. Hey, we need to talk. Where should we meet you?
Olympic Park, the closed bathroom, third stall, slide the toilet off. You can go straight down the ladder.
Thumbs up emoji. And Shiloh will tilt her phone to show Steven the message.
Well, nod and start driving. I assume that we have to drop Tory off first.
She probably would have walked. I don't think it's an insane distance from where they are.
Are we in Johnny's territory?
You are. It's the southern-ish part.
Yeah, I thought the club was part of that four corner thing where everywhere meets.
It's real close, yeah. So, it's not super far. Tory could walk. So you pull up, you find a parking spot, and you climb down the toilet hole. Once you get down there, it is basically like a fallout shelter. Barney has a legitimate throne built up.
Very nice.
Yeah, figured it was fitting.
That's character.
Yeah. Just missing the big purple dinosaur now. What's up?
So, a handful of Banu showed up to Pulse to interrogate us while Tory about what happened in the graveyard. And they said they came and talked to you. First of all, are you okay?
Yeah, perfectly fine.
Is he lying?
He looks perfectly fine.
Okay. Because I guess they also talked to Amp and got a little bit messy doing that. And they kind of staked Tory and then unstaked her. So we came to, one, check on you, make sure you were all right, and two, to kind of gauge what happened.
Yeah, so here's the fun thing. Here's how you get around that. You learn how to lie really well, or tell half-truths.
Mm-hmm.
I told them that we cleaned it up. I thought Amp could lie better than that, but apparently not.
And if you don't mind my asking, when did this happen? Because I kind of get the sense that Tori's a little miffed that she didn't get a heads up that they were coming to talk to her.
Well, to be fair, I did send a message. Whether or not it actually went through was completely different, but I sent a message.
Mm.
What were you doing last night?
We were at dinner? It was real kind of awkward, meeting a new arrival in town.
Okay. Were you in that weird, no man's land between, the cemeteries and kind of the residential area? It's east of here, a little bit north.
That's
kind of
where we... Above the table, that's kind of where we were, I'm assuming. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
And he kind of leans back and he's like, Franny! Tower 7 needs to get more maintenance done. Put a service request in.
Hey. And Shiloh will pop off a quick text to Tory, assuming she's not going to read it for a little while yet. I guess he tried to get a message off to us. We were just in a dead zone.
She probably wouldn't look at it until after she dealt with Amp.
Figures.
Any other questions?
I think that was mostly it. Just wanted to make sure you were okay and coordinate. Did they let slip anything?
They are, in their own words, no longer working with the Camry directly. However, they do have loose ties. So it is what it is. I guess they are kind of independent contractors for them now.
But the connection is still there.
Yeah, there's always going to be a connection there. Let's be honest here.
I will let you know that Tory did see fit to let them know about the Baron and his child being in town. So, and it sounds like they might be sticking around for a little bit. I don't know if that's something they're going to be poking at, but I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up on their radar at some point.
Yeah, they probably already knew, to be honest with you.
Figures.
They've been around for a minute. They're very meticulous.
So I gather. I think that was everything on my end. Steven, can you think of anything?
Not related to the current thing, but did you hear anything from the guy from the zoo?
No, that's good. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
And as far as the other guy from the zoo, hide nor hair, so eh.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but okay. Thanks for letting us check in with you. Is anything we can do to help you while we're here?
Don't be a stranger. Besides that, no, I don't have anything.
Sure. Let me know if that changes.
Yeah. Red's been handling most everything lately.
How is Red? I haven't seen him since he and his friends did a little work for me.
Good. That answers both of those questions. Or, well, both of those parts of that sentence.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's everything we'll get out of your hair.
All right. Same way you came in, same way you're going out. Watch the last step. It feels like you're about to step off into oblivion, but you're not, I promise.
Sure thing.
You have a good night, Barty.
Yeah, you too.
And as they're leaving, Shiloh will also yell a good night for Annie.
You do not get a response.
Wasn't expecting one.
Then we will join Tory and Amp.
He's in a house, right? Knock knock.
It's an apartment, but yeah. Door opens.
Heard you had some visitors.
Yeah. Yeah.
May I come in?
Sure.
Ray will then walk in.
And inside isn't necessarily clean, but it's not like a pigsty.
Well, no, she doesn't care. First off, are you okay?
Yeah, they broke a couple fingers, but it's fine.
That's what I
They
heard.
heal quick.
They set them too afterwards, from what I hear.
Yeah, that hurt more than breaking them.
I assumed it would. Are you good?
Yeah. As good as it can be.
They are unfortunately going to be sticking around a bit longer, but the problem should be taken care of at this point.
Oh, that's
Tory will show the stab wound. We staked them, they staked me.
Okay.
It was that or work for them.
well. Either way, I guess it's could be worse.
Yeah. Just wanted to check and make sure you were okay. I know they
Yeah,
usually tell the
or-
truth, but still.
Yeah. See, that was my problem, is I usually tell the truth, so I'm not very good at lying, and I tried to lie to him like an idiot.
I don't blame you. I'm not great at it either.
Because, trying to keep people safe, but no, I can't do that. It's fine, though. You're okay-ish.
Well, I did threaten them for going after you, being someone who's in my barony. Not sure if that was a
Yeah.
smart thing to do or not, but I did it.
No, it wasn't.
That's fine.
One of my uncles decided they were going to do that, and then he woke up deader.
Well, I am still here.
The roof of his third-story apartment, when there was 10 stories in the house, magically got a wrecking ball. Pushed through it in the middle of the day. Nobody knows how that happened, though.
Interesting. Well, it is what it is. I can
would
tip
say,
some
do you
people
wanna-
off to them if I need to.
Let's not poke that bear any more than we have to.
I said if I need to.
Yeah.
I know I make you uncomfortable. I'll leave. I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
That's fine. Since you're here, and I probably already know the answer to this, but you want to sit down and play some games?
What games?
I don't know. I got some old ones.
I'll be honest
the
with you, I
original
don't
Halo.
really remember playing any of them.
I like the original Halo, Mario Kart 64. I think I've got Diddy Kong Racing around here somewhere. I don't know.
I don't know what any of those are.
Yeah.
I assume at this point Blitz has just made himself at home, because he did come with her.
Yeah, Blitz is like stuck his head in the trash, realized there's nothing in there, and is like currently trying to open the refrigerator.
It's whatever. I don't really care.
Figured I'd give the offer. Oh, I have 7 GoldenEye.
I still don't know what that is.
I'm disappointed in you.
There's reasons, okay?
Are you from Ball in the Cup days?
I don't remember much.
Well, that just means that we have to fill it with different good memories.
Sure.
Here, sit down. I'll teach you how to play this one.
She'll sit. She will check her phone at this point.
You notice that you do have a message, but you also don't have any service.
What message does she have? Is it from Shiloh?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just set the phone down after, since she doesn't have service and hasn't gotten anything from the other two.
So you sit down, you play video games for a little while.
Probably really
Probably
badly.
Probably only for like half an hour before you get frustrated. But you do. It's probably the first time that you remember playing them.
Yep.
And do you head back to your haven?
Not right away, no.
Make your rounds, go to the petting zoo and all that fun stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, everything's been unloaded. There are batches being made. Albeit small batches, but batches being made.
Okay. Check in there. Message back to Shiloh when she's got service. Amp is fine. Things are okay.
Thumbs up.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do for the evening?
Tory would message Dessi just a quick, are you safe? Like, has anything happened?
She'll just get back a like short time and like that's it.
Good enough for her. Yeah, she just spend time checking up on her barony and such before making it back.
Yeah. Shiloh, Stephen?
Nope, probably just run into his apartment for the night and day, and ponder the visions he had prior to the meeting.
Okay.
Shiloh will make her way back to her place as well. She will remember to pop off a second text to Darian that just says, I'm okay. They're gonna stick around for a little bit, but we're okay.
Okay, good. I saw you leave, but I wasn't 100% sure.
She'll give him a thumbs up and head into the apartment and do her usual routine, check the Check the office, make sure everything's copacetic around the apartments, handle her dog.
Okay. So, Desi,
Mm-hmm.
between the time of arriving home and about 3 o'clock in the morning, would there be anything that Desi would like to do?
She's mostly messing with Abigail's. That is solely what she's doing.
Okay. For the majority of the night, you are messing with it, trying to get some answers out of it. About 2 a.m., you just get a message on her phone. How'd it go? It says unavailable number.
Can I try and look into that, or is that a next session thing? This is what this is feeling like.
Would you like to respond?
No, I'm just looking at the number.
No contact information, no actual number there. Like it's a private number. Been blocked somehow.
Okay, I want to do something with the dumb CSI tech thing.
Okay.
I want to call the number, but put on like a voice modulator or whatever it's called. If I just sounded ignorant.
Okay. So you go to call a number, and you very simply said, "I'm sorry, that number cannot be completed as dialed.
Okay,
Please hang up and try again."
got it. Okay. I had to try.
And as you sit there staring at it, 5 minutes goes past, 10 minutes goes past, 20 minutes goes past, half hour goes past, and the message disappears. As long as you don't close it, the message chain stays open.
Yeah, not gonna close that, so. Hey. Pain. I know how I'm going to spend my XP after the session is over now.
Sure. Then at some point during the night, you get a message from Tory, which you quickly just, "I'm fine." Then I'm going to do one final round. Is there anything that anyone else would like to do during the evening?
I always forget something. Tory will be making a phone call to the number that White Church gave her.
Phone picks up. Silence for about 2 or 3 seconds. You may confess your sins.
I know where two problem people are.
And where have you committed these transgressions?
She will give the address that she saw Pitts at and the club location from the Ventru.
And they give you something far as a repentance thing. Now go forth into the light and live prosperously.
Sure.
And the phone hangs up.
Kind of stare at it for a minute. Hopefully that's not a bad idea. And that's that.
Anything from anyone else?
Don't think so.
Shiloh, does he?
Nope.
Okay. So with that, you all do your evening/morning routines. The events of last night still weigh heavily upon each of you, I'm sure. And as you fade off into sleep, can't help but be reminded of, well, a couple things. The absolute calculation that the Banu had when going in and accusing the group of being the culprits. And the sheer lack of caring that Joseph had for someone that was not even a couple days ago a business partner. Fade off. We'll pick up there, or rather, a couple days from there, next time. So, some quick announcements because I'm just going to want to make this quick. First and foremost, if you're with us on Twitch, we appreciate you being here. You should absolutely follow us, subscribe to us, all that fun stuff. Do all the things. Let everyone else know that they should do the same thing. If you're finding us anywhere else, you should still do all of the things, but you should also join us on Twitch and then rewatch it wherever you find us again, because you'll miss stuff. And yeah, it's just a good thing to do. And again, share it. Let other people know that they should be paying attention to us, because Dessi needs people to pay attention to her. And underneath all of our videos, all of our links, all of our this, that, next, we have the link tree that you can find all of the links to any socials that you want, YouTube, Twitch. When Dice Legion comes back up, we will let you know. They are not back up yet. Also our Patreon, if that's something that you feel like you want to do, that'd be great. We understand either way. So, yeah. Is there anything else that anybody wants to add in at any point?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, so with that, if you are not a fan of spoilers, now would be your cue to leave. However, if you don't mind potential spoilers, stay with us. And we're going off of whenever Faye pushes the button. I assume now.
I pushed the button. I'll be right back.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
How was that for everyone?
I feel like there was enough gaslighting.
No, there wasn't any gaslighting anywhere. There wasn't any emotional damage. There wasn't any trauma brought up, you know, it's fine.
Lies.
Oh, I know, it's fine.
Fucking lies from the snake.
Desi's officially initiated into the group. Welcome to the trauma circle.
Also, it took long enough. I finally, I figure out your fucking salubri through the fucking people trying to eat you. Okay.
Yeah. Just get it messy at the worst possible time. You know, it's fine.
On that note, I know what I'm spending my fucking experience points on, so you will see an updated sheet soon.
Sounds good. I assume that Desi is going to go full CSI.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
That's fine.
Yes. Like, I realized, oh wow, it'll only come up a few times. No, it's coming up more than a few times, so...
I figured that A, this would get Desi invested to stay with the actual group, and B, would give Desi a good, side story.
Now I can't fucking change my hair color and run away like I typically do. God damn it.
You can, however, change your hair color, but that's a thing.
So the funny thing is, I have this big, it is if you think, oh, drag queen wig, it is the quintessential fucking drag queen wig. It is big, gosh. It is poofy, it fucking goes, fades from black to fucking gray, and is bigger than all of my fucking upper body.
Oh my gosh.
I was considering it, and I was like, I cannot explain this right now.
But now you can.
Now I can.
Oh man, Tory stood between Shiloh and Banu. That was a bad idea.
Tory made a lot of very surprising moves that night.
Yeah. Well, she didn't want to tangle with multiple Banu.
Yeah.
And if shit was gonna go down, she was gonna have Samal come for backup.
Yeah, I don't think that Samal would have been very good backup for those ones.
It's fine.
You had 3 warriors and 2 sorcerers.
Look, even if he didn't come busting in, he could have at least, known what happened.
Yeah.
Plus, he's got his mini army going on, so,
True.
Get that riled up.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And now you understand why I can't play a Banu full time? That shit's too fun.
What do they know about Tory?
No, just rumors.
What rumors?
The whole Sabat thing.
Oh, just that she was in it?
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty easy. Most people know at this point.
Just want to point out, I was going to go full into getting my 3rd dot in presence, and because of this shit, I cannot. Thank you.
I mean, you can if you want.
I cannot. Do not act like this is easy.
Well, you can ask people to pull strings for you.
No.
To be fair, there is one person in the city that could probably figure it out in the course of 3 days.
Franny?
Yes.
We love Franny.
She's, besides her The Nos that's on payroll is good, but he's not that good. Probably takes him a couple weeks. And then everyone else either doesn't know where to start or will take god-awful long times.
Like, I do want to point out something. I originally made this character, like, very social-centric. Like, oh, I'm going to be using, like, a lot of this. I'm going to be using, like, a lot of, like, my streetwise or my subterfuge or shit like that. No! I was just stupid.
It's okay.
If it makes you feel
That's
better,
coming.
I built Tory with no social skills. She was supposed to be the brawler.
And I mean, she is sort of, but yeah. And don't worry about it. That's coming. I just make you take the hard way.
Fear.
What would have happened had we worked for the Banu?
Well, some of that I can tell you. They would have given you the names of some Nos that don't look like Nos.
Oh no, those people again.
Yep, they would have said, if you know anything about these two weird old people that like death stuff, let us know. And then they would have given you another name that is here or there, depending on who you are, as to whether or not it be good or not. Or very, very bad one with you.
Okay.
Does that mean you're not going to tell us what that name would be? Or is?
Or the
Since it's
others?
technically on your list?
He was quick on that one. I just want to point this one out. He was really quick to say no.
Yeah, that last one, no. The other ones, I feel like you have an idea of who they are, not necessarily their names, but who they are.
Okay. What consequences would have come to bite us in the ass had we taken that deal?
I don't know.
You can't even tell us that?
Well, there's consequences for everything.
Well, yeah.
The obvious consequences of not working with them is you don't really have them as an ally that you can work with.
Nope.
The consequences of working with them, you might lose some trust on some people.
God,
Which
that's a
makes
scary
them
thought. People trusting
more-
Tory.
Well, trust is a big word here.
Relative levels of trust. There's
I was making a joke.
Yeah. It would be less apt to help. So it's kind of a 6 in one hand, half dozen the other type thing.
Yeah.
End of the day, there's a net equal. It's just different avenues of getting there.
That's fair. Her really doesn't want to be Camarilla, so, you know.
I'm about to say a fucking brain. I fucking stop. As an independent, surely both sides are bad. Maybe we should just take into consideration what the other side has to say. All this partisanship really is hurting the discourse.
It's funny you say that, because Tory was independent for a handful of years. She's an anarch because it's convenient.
I think technically the whole coterie was at this point, because I mean, like, Steven was too young to really know the whole thing, and then Shiloh was off doing Shiloh things for God knows how long.
Yeah, but Shiloh was held by the Camarilla for a while, so in the whole Darien thing. So Shiloh's probably the most anarch of all of us. If I had to guess.
She was to begin with, but I think as time has gone on, she's kind of realized that it's all the same, just different names. Really, the only Kindred that she genuinely trusts at this point is Barney.
I don't know if I would do that, but okay. You do you.
I mean,
Wow.
he hasn't completely and totally.
You don't trust the Kindred who stood up for you, who stood between you and Banu, who has not eaten you despite being a blood leech?
That is fucking yikes. Okay, who is not eating you? Like, that was like, oh wow, it was really hard on my end.
Back to the levels of trust thing. Like, it's not like complete and total trust, but there's like the super inner ring that's basically essentially her and her dog. And then outside of that ring, there's like Barney and Darian and Tory's kind of straddling that line between the second and the third tier.
I have another question. What would Shiloh have seen had she looked at Tory with the aura thing?
Well, let's see here. You've got streaks emanating from your eyes, right?
Yeah, I think it starts with the eyes and then it just kind of expands outwards.
If you've committed diablerie in the last
Year.
however many years.
1 year, I think. It's
So
6.
let's hear. Her entire head would have been like this really pale, dark gray. And then like most of her body would have been that same thing with like flecks of whatever the soul's supposed to look like coming out of it. It would have been bad.
Eyes blazing as black as oblivion.
Very nice.
Yes. Especially since, technically speaking, I think you're like Humanity 2 or 3.
Humanity 2, technically. 5 on my path, and then there's been 3 diableries in a year.
That's not good. I don't think that's good.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine.
Just might be a little bit of a problem.
There was a Bruja, a Toreador, and a Tremere. Yeah.
Yeah.
And 2 of those were eaten in an almost frenzy state.
So yeah, fun times.
What do I say? What do I say to that? How do I physically respond?
You don't. There's no responding to that. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's rough.
I like making weird characters like this.
You know what? I can't even say anything. So here's like a little bit of context into Vancouver. How we ended up. So I might have borrowed without permission some Giovanni's ghoul, and now that Giovanni is what's that look for? Why are you judging me?
We've
judging me?
We've been told this. They're like human furniture or something.
No, not yet. Not yet. But he's in my apartment right now, right? Yeah, listen, we'll see how this next session goes. And that Giovanni currently, he didn't like the fact that I borrowed one of his rules from him. So he's in my apartment, and we're about to have a nice, friendly old chat. And I purposely went out of my way to dump so much of my XP into fucking fighting that if at this point, if I fucking miss, I'm gonna have a fucking mental breakdown, dog. It is unreal how many dice I have in my fucking fighting pool. So I'm still debating if Diablerie is something I want to do.
It's really fun. It's such a loaded dice roll, but it is fun. I have almost lost Tory 3 times now. One of them, I was only 1 dice roll away from a complete failure. Yeah. She almost got subsumed.
Yeah. That would have been fun.
Yeah, that was from the Toreador.
Yep.
But
That
right
would have
now,
been fun Toreador too.
Ooh.
fucking yikes, dog.
Ooh, he would have had access to her unbridled form and everything.
Yeah.
Basically a Gangrel-styled horrid form.
Oh no!
Oh yes, I have that. It's fun. It's a homebrew one that we found and tweaked a little bit. Good times.
Because the full-on homebrew one was like, that's a little bit much.
Yeah, there's downsides and like it's really hard to fight frenzy rolls and everything. But you know, it's a good time when I can basically bisect Kindred by biting them.
It also doesn't help that you're like 10 with a crit, and I'm like, shit, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, I have a lot of dice when I do that. But that's fine. I'll just have to tank a Guru or something. Who knows? Oh god.
Oh, hey, spoilers. Eventually there's gonna be...
we're gonna get in a fight with them at some point. Tori's at 2 humanity. They're gonna fight her. They're gonna throw hands.
Oh.
Dude, she's a blood leech and a humanity too. You think they're gonna stand for her very long?
Do you have celerity?
No.
Why?
I have 1 fortitude. It's fine. It's fine.
That's okay. I'm going to send you with my werewolf killer.
Go with Christ.
When you do that.
When, if, whatever. Who knows? I'm just saying, I'm expecting it.
You know, I think we are not friends now, but we need to figure out a fucking way to be friends so I can just give you celerity and you can fucking run.
How are you gonna give me celerity? I'm not dropping experience into that.
Just let Tory eat, it'll be fine.
Yeah, you want a new character? Tory will eat it.
So
I've got 15 experience right now, and I'm saving up for a big buy.
You heard it here first, stream. Big things are coming.
I need, what is it? 25 experience? I need 10 more experience for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a very ominous silence from Dengle.
It's fine.
How do you respond to some things that happen? Like, just like, you know. Like, at some points you just have to be like, I'm beat. No point. Actually, no, I can't even say anything. So, I was like STing one time, and my very serious game quickly turned into someone deciding that it would be a good idea to run into a burning building where a very active Elder Samiti, who's in the Sabbat, is at as a salubri.
That's a smart idea. I mean,
So they got 8. Okay.
I was
On
gonna
one
say,
hand,
to be fair, it's almost as smart as Shiloh sticking around Tory for so long. Good luck leaving now.
I'm just saying we make choices in this life. And that's my TED talk. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Choices were made.
We made choices. Were they good ones? Not necessarily.
But they were choices.
But we made them.
I calculated the odds, but boy, am I bad at math. Or I took a calculated risk, but boy, am I bad at math.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I calculated the odds, but boy, am I bad at math. Still fits. So
Yeah. They both work.
Like it's that one meme where it's just like, oh god, I like it's like that guy that's like opening up the book that says like essential truths or whatever, and it's like if you do X, this is going to happen. It's like I wish I could read
The scroll of truth. Right?
yeah, that one's a good one. Scroll of truth. You will die if you do that. I've had somebody do that though. That was
The rooftop.
I just looked at him. Yeah, I was like, okay, sure.
When was this?
The one game where the guy stabbed the guard and then thought he could just get away.
Which one is that? There are at least 2 that I know of off the top of my head.
Where he got pin cushioned on top of a roof by a bunch of archers.
Oh, the one that thought he could assassinate a level 20 paladin in broad daylight in the town square.
Paladin
He was level
Ranger.
12. He was level 12.
I'm pretty sure it was a Paladin Ranger.
Yes. I think we broke Cosmic again.
I'm still mildly upset that I was not there to witness it myself.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. I had another one that was like, I'm gonna grab the Sphere of Annihilation. I was like, don't do that. It's fine. No, it's not.
Oh lord.
You know the name?
Yeah, it's like, it's in the name, but okay. Yeah,
Oh boy.
that was a thing.
Nobody asked about the new
What am I
dog in this
doing?
game. I was kind of hoping you guys would.
There was a lot that happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in all fairness.
Steven's gonna have
And it's
questions
not like
tomorrow.
you'll let me pet the puppy anyway.
Look, you caught her when she was having a moment.
Now she might let you pet the puppy.
Yeah, when she's not dealing with a compulsion.
Yeah, that too.
I
Yeah.
can't wait for Steven's questions.
Sorry, did you shove Blitz in a big fluffy dog?
Did what?
Did you shove Blitz's soul in the big fluffy dog?
How'd you find out? You're
Yeah,
muted.
so you know how I almost crashed the car last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
That doesn't answer anything.
Cosmic, if you were talking, you were muted.
No, I'm
Oh.
emoting, but inside I am screaming.
Oh man.
That doesn't answer anything, Steven. I'm really curious about how you knew that.
My dead sister told me.
What?
I don't know.
Many steps back, because that's Malkavian shit she wants nothing to do with.
Or so you think.
Shiloh gives a very concerned look from the other side of the room.
Keep your brainwaves to yourself.
Tinfoil hats on, everybody.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. How many days are we skipping?
2. Enough to allow Tory to, make a truckload of
Yep.
oozed blood.
That's fine. Are the revenants okay?
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay.
I would have let you know if anything had changed.
Well, obviously they're busy doing stuff, so I wasn't sure. I was more asking above the table, like, please let them be okay.
No, they're fine.
Tori doesn't want to explain what if she gets them hurt or killed.
No, unless if you intentionally put them in harm's way, they won't actually ever be in harm's way.
Okay, good. I had hoped that
Just
wasn't going to be a problem asking him to do that.
because I like to have Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Can I? Okay, wait, pause. Bank account from Canada.
Yeah.
Yes.
I understand why, because, Canada is, scary Sabat land.
Yes. Ontario specifically.
Trying to figure out, who.
Good luck.
They're all
Me out of, the game is trying to figure out who. Don't like that look on your face.
What do you mean?
It's fine.
I don't like you. I don't trust you.
Shouldn't.
You shouldn't trust me. Step 1, do not trust.
No.
Step 2.
We trust. We trust Dengle to bring our characters the pain and the suffering. That is what we trust
New
in.
York, New York, I can clock that, right? Can wrap my head around that. Canada land.
It's Sabat. That's where their biggest stronghold is.
Yeah, but who in the Sabat, dog?
It does not matter.
It does to me.
Does it?
It is intrinsically so. Stop laughing at me.
I'm just laughing at the real world panic that's happening. I promise you, Cosmic will enjoy it. Dessi will not.
Ooh, I got Abigail for a minute now. Let me figure out what to do with that one.
Oh.
Blood bag.
Well, here's the thing. Theoretically, if they get any blood, they're waking up. No, it only has to be kindred blood.
Yep, up until the required time, such as their humanity keeps them in torpor.
Right. Which we don't know, but that's not the biggest deal.
Yeah, as long as she's not humanity 8 or 9, which I promise you she's not.
Working with the
You got it for at
Sabat
least a
and
month.
the circulatory system, Tory would imagine not.
Yeah.
So she could theoretically dump animal blood into her and use her as a blood bag, without her being
God, what the?
without having any awareness of it. Yep, that was my plan.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I've got a kindred blood bag now.
I love that we have a relationship within this coterie built off of trust.
Exactly. Tory trusts you guys to do what's best for you. In Shiloh's case, that's keeping Tory around because she's defending her.
In Steven's case, not doing stupid shit.
Well, he's being taken care of. Tory's not quite sure why he's stuck around, but that's fine.
He's learning things.
What to do and what not to do.
Just do literally
Don't
everything
Eat
opposite of Tory.
people. Do have fluffy dog.
Yeah. Desi's the one
Speaking
she
of
can't clock right now.
Speaking of making good and bad choices, I'm gonna have to head off in a few minutes.
That's the bad choice.
Oh, it is 1 a.m. I need to bathe, finish fucking with my sheets because the dog peed on them.
We'll end the stream here then. Thanks for joining us,
with that-
everybody.
Yes. Please, everyone, stay safe. And don't respond to random texts from numbers you don't know, please.
Okay. Pause. I think I said this, but like the fucking weird guy that that was in the first group I was in, he fucking got like this Randy E-girl on the WOD server fucking reach out and fucking message me. And I was so lost as to who the fuck this was. And it says, name one of Solus's friend. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, don't respond to random messages from people that you don't know because we don't trust people.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Have a good night.